Yes, I lied. Actually, I just didn't know I was going to be home. So, that's my keyboard. Welcome back to learning Morse code with N0SSC. Make you a little bigger. I was out, and now I'm back home. We had a nice dinner at a new place, and now we're back home. Justin is continuing her puzzle. It is like coming very close to being done. Like, well, maybe like 50. Like you're more than halfway done. 2/3 done. And I said, I'm not going to stream tonight because who knows where I'm going to be. But we ended up coming home again. I've got.
I made you stream.
And Justin made me stream because she's like, you got to stay on it. And I'm like, man, that's why I married you. I have a gin aperitivo spritz that she made, and it's mostly gin and a little bit of red, so it's pink. It's pretty strong. So again, this is going to be an alcohol-induced Morse code learning session, or alcohol-influenced, and we'll see how that troubles us. So I hope everyone is having a great Saturday. Our ice storm turned out to be not so much. Also, I have a new thing. Boop! Hey! I have 2 cameras now. I've actually had 2 cameras, but I dug this one out of the wherever it was. Excuse me. And put it on. So now you can see my grimacing face. All right. And every piece of wire back here wants to like catch on each other. Like, what is even like? Catching on my speaker. God, it's terrible. Why is it so rotatey? All right, let's learn. So we were doing F, and F is really hard. Did it, dot it. I don't need my gum anymore. And I don't think we passed this lesson, right? Let me turn on my desktop audio, make sure it's coming through. Lovely. This is suddenly congested. Where's the home? What you looking at?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, we didn't pass lesson 17, so it's like all over the place here. So hopefully we'll be able to pass this the first time and get on to lesson number 18. Get an F in the chat for how bad this is going to go. It's not so bad. Dit. That's P. Got free. The last letter was free. So, did it again. Got that 90% done out of the way. I think every lesson but one has been like every first attempt every day has been successful. I think except for maybe one, which is awesome. It means it's kind of just set in my brain. So, and the 24 hours time has really cemented it. So, oh, all right. This one shouldn't be too hard. Wow, what happened? Just like that, my mojo disappeared. Like, goodness sakes. Well, just drink more and keep going.
Keep calm and drink on.
Keep calm and drink on. Also, I realized that I'm going to move this up here so it's out of the way of this thing. Cool. Make sure everything's chooching. Da da did it Z. God, this is so bad. Oh, it's so bad. And L is still coming through as a light as like the second I hear da da da, I'm like, is it ever going to leave? Like, why is this really hard now? I think so we've been through the plateau of the W, the da 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 da. That's still hitting me, but then I'm getting all these new weird ones like F, and I can't shake the L, and then Z is like throwing me off, and I don't know why I wouldn't even be getting the easy like long ones, but such is life. Such is life. What even is that? Da 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 is J. Gosh, I'm so mad. I'm like angry today for some reason. A little better. 11% better than the last one. Got that whole long one and this long one. Nice. But what happened here? Oh, I didn't get PRO or P. Duh. But I mean, here's a good sign. Is I am skipping things that I don't remember or I didn't get initially, like this T and this F. I don't know why I didn't get the T, but like it just didn't come through. But I got a J, and theoretically, if I have that letter and those letters, I could figure out what that word is, and as well as context. If I had the whole context of the word, so cool. I'm just checking my like chats and stuff. I am being blocked from the random letter sequences. Yes, just like last week, Mike. It's because it doesn't, like, YouTube doesn't know what we're trying to do here. It's really funny. I don't think I can fix that either. I tried. I looked inside. There is a way to just turn it off entirely. But if this stream gets more than like 10 people in it, we're gonna start seeing bad words fly all over the place. That, you know, trolls and whatnot. So it's kind of smart. It like figures out. It knows, like, you know, it blocks most, not all bad words, but it blocks like trolling and excessive like spamming. And I think keyboard mashing is what it considers spamming. It's like no different than, you know, the letters that I'm putting out is no different than just mashing the keyboard. So, but I'm glad you're not sending profanities yet. That comes later when we get to word training. 80-meter CW word training. All right, getting a little better. So let's keep going. Miss this whole group. I was doing it super good until like that whole ASFW group. A was just random, like I didn't figure that. Yeah, see, look. I have to click show. I wonder if put user in timeout. Hide user on this. So there should be like something like make. If I make you a moderator, you can say anything you want, but I just have to click show, and it's all good. It's distractions. Like this. Yum. This is getting better.
Thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. We both got confused in 79. Yeah, it happens. We just keep going. I don't feel like I'm dying, though. Like, and I'm not to that point yet. I think I'm getting a lot better as the lessons progress, so we'll keep going. It's Saturday night. We have all night, right? I would probably... There's this thing I'm just thinking about, like if I was going to practice Morse code all night, and even I've experienced it when I was guest hopping Morse code, and I'll show you my YouTube video of like where how do I get out of here? Did Morse code with N0AX, and I pretended that I knew what I was listening to. So like this one here. I used to be really good at making videos, not gonna lie. So this is N0AX, Ward Silver. He writes the Ham Radio for Dummies book. And I got to go to K0KL's place. He's SK, but it was literally 5 miles away from my house. And this guy, he's been doing CW for 30, 40, some crazy number of years. And I was doing this for like hours. Like I think I was sitting and listening for several hours. I was getting no. I couldn't. I still don't understand what's going on here. I go in my car and I listen to him from the car. But like over time, such a crappy camera. Over time, like after I take my headphones off, I still hear it. It's called the ghost code. Whenever you still hear this, like, like I'll have a conversation with things that have a ringing sound or like a fan. Also, this was really cool. The Curiosity rover took off on this day, so I had a live stream pulled up with that.
Man, that thing's booking it.
Yeah. So that is literally the Curiosity Mars rover, like, taking off to Mars. Kind of amazing. We had Wi-Fi like that in 2011. So, oh, I don't need you full screen. So, like, I was there and I got the ghost code, but like, hey, I'm live. I didn't know a single character sent or received, and I think it was somewhere in here. I like literally was writing down. Ah, yes, right here. Where's that?
Romania, zone 20.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Looking at
So,
no, just
1.6 mil.
damn. Look at these tubes glow. All right, so I did some other CW like as well. Like, I mean, I am no stranger to CW, but I'm definitely a stranger to like knowing it. Look at my oldest videos. I have I've got a paddle, worked K5D on CW, my first unassisted CW contact, and then from that point on, it was like I retired from CW. So here we are again. Back to it. Let me go back and check YouTube. Just shake it. Yes, an agreement. Pretty much. Oh, I need to check my Twitch stream real quick. Sad we're not getting any, not many views on Twitch, but I'm not surprised. There's no hams on Twitch. Okay. Allons-y. Oh, wow. Even just listening to that CW in that video going... Now, this sounds so slow. Oh, wow. Okay, well, maybe I'll be better. No. I am better. Not better anymore. That went downhill. I looked at the chat and I saw a new player enter the field. KD8HAN, thanks for showing up, hanging out. Yeah, I know I messed it all up. I was doing good. So like at the first part, I was like, "Wow, this is so easy," because that fast CW like must have kind of jiggled some neurons. Like, I mean, what if I crank this up to 30 words per minute? Let's try something. Yeah, let's change CW settings. Let's crank this up to 30. And this is what it'll sound like. And I'm going to run a lesson like this. weird. That was weird. I got a lot more than I thought. Did you get a lot more than you thought? Because I think it's like, this is proof positive that it's the sound that I'm listening to and not counting or having some kind of like other thing. It's like I'm literally, didadit is L, didadit is F, you know, etc. It's not counting or anything. So I could go up even faster probably. I wonder how fast I could go. Let's go 40. And I can still understand what they are. Like that was S and O. I'm suddenly starting to realize like how people do Morse code so quickly. Like what about 60? Like no. That at this point it sounds like RTTY. That's too fast. All right, so let's do a 40 lesson. Doing really good. Then I said that. A lot better than I thought. I mean, my error ratio isn't even any worse than 20 words per minute. But since I have a lot of time, like to figure out what those are, then yeah. So let's go back to 20 words per minute. And prepare yourself for this. Like I'll just go straight into the lesson. This is going to feel like so slow. Like so slow. Still no F. I'm doing really bad. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I get a mulligan. Yeah, so we lost it. I lost the mojo, but I didn't do terrible. But I think we'll come back tomorrow and do a lot better than this. So today was fun. We learned some things. Also, this is day 7, so we're 7 days in, 18 lessons through. I kind of have a one up on most people just coming into this fresh, since I have like 10 years of playing off and on with CW. But a lot of you who have gotten out of the hobby coming back in might find that it's pretty easy to pick it up again, hopefully. But for me, I just haven't had formal training like this on the actual letters, so maybe it's working. Maybe it's working. All right, I'm done learning Morse code for today. I imagine you are too, because you have a busy weekend ahead of you. And sorry, Mike, I have neglected all of your messages. When was Millennials Are Killing Ham Radio written? That was a year ago almost. November 23rd, 2017, so more than a year ago. Wow. That's crazy, like how long ago that was. Millennials Are Killing Ham Radio was my blog, my N0SSCs.com's.
That was a long time ago.
It was. This is my most viewed post. It's a clickbait, like a catchy title, obviously, but it's saying that millennials are killing ham radio as we know it. The subtext is that millennials are more into things like remote radio, software-defined radio, hacking, anything that integrates with computers or machines. And I talk about how there's this kind of trope that, oh, we need more kids in ham radio, let's get them on the digital modes. But that's not necessarily true, because kids understand what texting is and internet messaging, and it's not necessarily something that's going to make them excited. There's a lot more to ham radio that will, though, that does. So if you want to go to N0SSC.com and read it and disagree with me vehemently, because it definitely grew a lot of hate mail, because it's just one of those, it's yet another one of those stinking millennials are killing blah, blah, blah. Stinking millennials on my ham radio, get off my lawn sort of thing. One of the...
Kill napkins.
I love napkins, man.
And straws.
Well, yeah, straws can go... just disappear.
We bought them before we knew they were killing turtles.
We bought them before they... Well, we do have a little cup full of plastic, like thick plastic straws and metal straws that we can reuse. But anyway, one of the things I really, really want to see, and I'm trying to get together through YOTA and some other, YARC and some other things, is ham radio hackathons, like radio hackathons, where, I mean, there's so much ham radio software out there, but it's kind of kludgy and lots of buttons and super complicated. And also, there's generally just not that many software developers that are pro bono making software for ham radio. And so it'd be a good thing for some younger people who know about Morse code, know about coding, actual coding. Excuse me. Are you choking again?
Thank you.
Who can do so much. Like, I have all of these like little like ideas about like things that programmers who are into, ham radio adjacent interests, or just generally into programming, like it's an option. It's a thing that they can do. Ham radio is a thing that they can do to improve their programming chops. And I say, no, ham radio isn't dying. Licensing on the rise. But I forget to talk about like preppers and stuff in here, I think. I talk about different age groups and all that stuff. So it was a pretty good article. It was well received. It also has a whole bunch of comments. Like, I have never I never expected like this much stuff, but a lot of them are pretty positive. Like, oh yes, we agree, good points, and some of them are like, no, you're wrong. Like I even have Peppy the Frog. Like, who's that? And thanks for passing it to the meeting. I really appreciate that. I'm really just trying to. I don't make any money or anything. And I don't really have like an agenda. Well, I do have an agenda. Ham radio for the youth of the world. You know, bring more young people into ham radio and get more ham radio into the minds and hearts and visions and plans of younger people out there. That's kind of my agenda, but nothing like nefarious, like, you know, Big Brother or whatever. So yeah, that's that. Thanks for bringing that up. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the Morse code training tonight. Everybody have a great Saturday night. It's freezing cold and the shutters are shuttering because it's so windy. And tomorrow we'll bring another day. We do take any ham as they come. I agree. A lot of people, whenever I say we need more youth in ham radio, it's like, well, actually, we don't really need youth. We need more people, which is true. But like, as a person, my life was changed by getting into ham radio. Like, it's the reason why I'm an engineer. It's the reason why I went to college at Missouri S&T. It's a reason for a lot of things. It's the reason why I am where I am. So I think I'm trying to pay it forward to other young people who you know can see a similar kind of experience through ham radio or get a similar kind of experience. But in general, I'm all for trying to make ham radio more enticing for everyone. It's just that the ham radio in its current state, especially like with websites and how we engineer our presence as a hobby compared to things like, I don't know, even the NRA or the American Pilots Associations or stamp collectors, bird watchers, like they all have way better looking and better feeling like things, like presentations, if you will, of the, you know, what are the membership benefits, what are this and that, and I rag on the ARRL for not doing a very good job like explaining, you know, why is it a good idea to be a member. Because it's like, well, they are the only big radio club and they do spectrum defense and you get a cool magazine, but it's like, you're selling yourself short or something like that. So maybe I should make another video ranting about this. And yeah, you're right. Need more young blood so they can get up on the tower. That's one of the reasons why I spent so much time in field day. Is like I was the guy who could climb, and I'm still the guy who can climb. I love going up on buildings in treacherous situations, perfectly, you know, and safely secured to things with a fall harness, all the time, and so I can put up antennas and stuff, and that's super fun. All right, I'm off my soapbox, and I'm out of here. 73, everybody. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow. Dit dit.